Hey everybody, this is Chef Jeffrey Gardner with SouthernKitchen.com. Today we're going to be making roasted chicken chilaquiles. I've loved chilaquiles since the first time one of my cooks from Mexico showed me how he made them back home, and so I want to show the method to you. We've got all our ingredients out in front of me here, but for a full list and the recipe, scroll down below. Right here I've got a deep dish cast iron skillet. We're going to assemble the entire dish inside the skillet. We're going to start off with some tomatillos that we've quartered or halved if they were small. Tomatillos are delicious. They're in the Cape gooseberry family, really tart, great acidity to them. We've got an onion that we've cut up roughly. We've got an entire jalapeno and 3 whole cloves of garlic. We're going to take just a touch of olive oil, get everything nice and coated. We don't have to give it a formal stir, but just kind of get everything shaken about. And just a little bit of salt. What we're looking to do is pull the moisture out of the tomatillos while we're roasting the jalapenos, the onion, and the garlic. We're going to go into a 450-degree oven with this for about 15 to 20 minutes. We're looking to get some browning on the tomatillos and for them to give off most of their juices. All right, this is perfect. You can see we've got some nice browning all over the top of our vegetables, and the tomatillos have started to give off their juice. This is exactly what we want. Now we're going to go in with a little bit of cumin and some whole leaf or Mexican oregano. We're going to give this a stir just to toast everything on the bottom of our already hot skillet. Our onions have softened, our tomatillos are almost falling apart. It's turned into mush. This is great. This will blend really easily now. So we're going to do a couple of things right before we blend. First, I'm going to fish out the stem of the jalapeno. Next, we're going to add some cilantro. Just take the whole bunch. The stems are soft and edible, so the easiest thing is to just rip it as it is. If you want to tear it in half one more time just so it blends easier, that's fine too. In addition to the freshness, it'll help blend it a beautiful green color. And depending on how much juice your tomatillos may have, we've got a little bit of chicken broth or chicken stock. No exact amount, you just want enough to help blend your sauce into something that's lush and smooth. We've got an immersion or a hand blender here. We're just going to go around the top. We're going to not scrape the bottom of our skillet, but just until our sauce starts to break down. What you can also do is you can tilt your skillet towards you, get all of your goodness down on the front end, and then puree it. So as you can see here, this has the texture of about a chunky salsa. You could puree this completely smooth if you wanted to, or you could leave it a little more rustic. It's up to you. And next we're going to add our chicken. We've taken one entire Springer Mountain Farms chicken and roasted it. If you want, you can check out our video online on the roast chicken a la Simon and Garfunkel. This is one chicken. We're going to add to our sauce. Give it a stir to get everything nice and coated. And then the next part is we have tortilla chips. We're going to get these completely saturated in our sauce. This is the equivalent of just one kind of normal sized bag. You may see this in a few different forms. You may see chilaquiles where people just coat tortilla chips in sauce and then layer them almost like a lasagna. You could see some where they just kind of coat the chips and then go. This, we're going to coat the chips with our sauce and crush them at the same time, almost like a thick paste. Just as you're stirring and coating, just use the back of your spoon to break up these chips. So our chicken and our chips have kind of become one. Get anything off the sides because we don't want it to burn or cook unevenly. So we've got some queso fresco here. This is a crumbly, kind of fresh Mexican cheese. We're just going to crumble this over the top. And now we're going to go back to the oven and put it in for about another 10 minutes just so the cheese starts to melt, get a little bit brown, and the rest of the dish will come together. All right, as you can see here, it's been about 10 minutes. Our cheese is melted and just starting to brown on top. We're going to plate this up. Just going to get a big spoonful, whatever portion size you like. This will definitely stick with you, so you don't need too much. Now to finish, I've got a little bit of crema, or Mexican sour cream here. It's really loose, it's got a great tang to it, perfect richness to accompany the chilaquiles. And then a little bit of pico de gallo. Love the little additional spice and the acidity that this is going to bring. There you have it, roasted chicken chilaquiles. For more recipes like this, visit SpringerMTN.com. We'll see you next time.